Aloha, y'all. It is Monday, Moon Day, named after the Moon Day, and esoterically ruled by the moon. If you don't know, now you know. It is the 21st of April. The sun is at 1 degree Taurus, the moon 6 Aquarius, Mercury 4 Aries, Venus 25 Pisces, Mars 1 Leo, Jupiter 19 degrees Gemini, Saturn 26 Pisces, that's conjunct Venus, Uranus 25 Taurus, Neptune 0 Aries, that's conjunct Venus, and Saturn still, technically loosely. Pluto 3 degrees Aquarius, that's conjunct the moon by 3 degrees. North Node 26 Pisces, that's exactly conjunct Saturn. Black Moon Lilith 2 degrees Scorpio, and Chiron 23 Aries. The cards I pulled for today are as follows: the King of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles, and on the Moon Day, the wild card is a Galactic Heritage, like Aliens deck. This is the Esasani Alchemy. So let's get into it. If you're a water sign, you are a cup. It's about the emotions. So Cancers, Scorpios, Pisces, you already know you're a cup, that we all have this in us. And the King of Cups is as follows. It's the grounded, practical, embodied part, the earthy part of water, our emotions, our intuitions, our compassion. So compassionate and kind nature, dramatic and living grandiose, receiving artistic success, belief in self and in others. Very moon conjunct Pluto in Aquarius. The King of Cups on page 82, I bring peace and harmony. The King of Cups travels through his kingdom, appreciating a watery realm, which brings such life and sustenance. Water's transformative properties are utterly unique. Its ability to freeze, melt, evaporate, heat, sublimate, and combine with so many elements make it the ultimate shapeshifter, the ultimate alchemizer. The king is the master of this element. He can control and discipline his emotional viscosity, a man totally at ease with life. He is portrayed here as an old Rastafarian shaman smoking his pipe, day after 420. Always in good spirits, he has great command of the animistic realm, believing in the supernatural power which organizes and animates the material universe. We are spirits in a material world, as the police would say. Hovering over the ocean on his car-crafted throne, a unique creation, the decrepit burnout car has been upcycled into something extraordinary, reflecting his capacity to redefine and reconstitute discarded or dangerous elements into something of value. Right? Sun in Taurus. Moon conjunct Pluto in Aquarius. Over time, he has developed immense emotional intelligence and can access and bridge the conscious and subconscious realms. He is fully aware of his connection to the divine source. Listening calmly to its guidance, he brings a great timeless perspective to unfolding events. North Node in Pisces. Saturn conjunct Venus in Pisces. North Node exactly conjunct Saturn. Over time, okay, I already said that. This same gentle, compassionate, and tolerant nature is directed towards his family, and his presence as a father is abundantly amiable, creative, and attentive without being unboundaried. Like the gift that keeps on giving, in his presence anybody and anything can take on value. Sun in Taurus. This is symbolized by the beam of light emanating from his power center, which turns the liquid in the cup to gold. Wise and experienced, chilled, laid back, humorous, Jupiter and Gemini, Mars and Leo, free-spirited and creative. He is jovial, Neptune-like figure who has made his home in the worlds of land and sea. As an arts connoisseur, he appreciates the power of the arts in all their forms to convey individual and collective life stories, both as a cause for celebration and as a cathartic release and purification. With Uranus trining the moon and Pluto conjunction, we can really upcycle and alchemize our lives for catharsis and release and purification. He will venture into unfriendly, dark, and unpleasant places to infuse them with good humor, embodying the ideal of polishing one's mind and body to foster a spirit of harmony, Jupiter and Gemini. An Aikido master indeed, Mercury in Aries. The King of Cups suggests a calm, creative, and wise influence is at hand. There is great inner strength to be accessed, which brings with it a natural ease, grace, and joy. The unseen is seen, North Node in Pisces. Accepted and beautifully expressed, Sun in Taurus. Fear is dissolved in the elixir of harmony. So the King of Cups, the earthy part of water, compassionate and kind nature, dramatic and living grandiose, and receiving artistic success, belief in self and others. The clarifying card we have is the Ace of Pentacles. If you're an earth sign, you're a pentacle, so Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. On page 162, I carefully tend the seeds of success. Sun in Taurus, right? Moon conjunct Pluto in Aquarius. We're making the dream come true in the world. Re-engineering the world through practical means, right? The Ace of Pentacles, planting the seeds of something wonderful. You have what you need to get it done. Surrender to the cause. I think the idea today is that when we surrender as divine conduits, we get inspired to action, and then we reimagine, right? We reimagine in the material, like this piece of shit car. Piece of shit car. If you know that song, 5 points. But yeah, we could take these things and upcycle them into better and new things in the world, right? We can plant seeds through inspiration, through compassion, through humor, through fluidity that's embodied, King of Cups, and then really change our world, right? Be the change you want to see in the world, which leads us to our final card, Alchemy, 102, the Essassani. If you don't know about Bashar, he channels the Essassani, so check that out if you haven't. Very interesting stuffs, dare I say, life-altering. On page 141, number 102, Essassani, Alchemy, Parallel Timeline. Reality is created through our conscious and unconscious thoughts, emotions, and intentions. When they are aligned, we become the reality that we prefer, as long as we are following our excitement, which represents the natural flow of the universe. This essential Essassani teaching is a process of alchemy. But it means that we must look at our self-sabotaging behaviors, Chiron and Aries, and confront our shadows, Black Moon, Lilith, and Scorpio, knowing ourselves fully, Moon conjunct Pluto in Aquarius. Know the big picture and feel comfortable with that intellectually. Only then can we come into full alignment with our true selves. This card means that it is time for you to take this step. Clean up unfinished business. Be free and embrace synchronicity, another police song. The Essassani species is a hybrid of human and Zeta and is considered to be a highly evolved species assisting Earth through its transition. Deep within the Essassani collective memory lie the healed lessons of the Zeta, Orion, and human species. Because these lessons were fully integrated, the outcome is a species of pristine consciousness capable of non-polarized thought and a catalyzing energy that propels others forward into their own processes of integration. Alchemy is the process of using two seemingly opposite forces, yin and yang, and bringing them together for profound transformation, nearly magical in nature, right? When we see what is happening in the world at all levels, as above, so below, right? As above, so below, we can tap into the magic and be powerful co-creators. We already are, but are we doing it consciously? Or are we doing it unconsciously? It's happening either way. This card also connects to the past lessons of the Orion that were successfully integrated. If you pull this card, its meaning can vary. A likely interpretation is that there has been, or will be, or needs to be, a shift in your life circumstances that will come in an unexpected way. Sun in Taurus, right? Moon in Aquarius, conjunct Pluto. And that is trining Uranus in Taurus. Like our world is going to shift and bubble, and the cauldron will shift and bubble, and get ready for the unexpected. Our minds often think change is predictable and happens according to a linear model, i.e., A plus B equals C, linearity. But everything we experience is the result of an alchemical process, an energetic mix of our thoughts, belief patterns, emotions, resistances, and so on. All these variables create powerful energetic soup that propels our trajectory. The Essassani are experts in harnessing these alchemical processes and shifting that trajectory towards awakening. Now it is essential to do the inner work necessary to understand the forces that affect how your reality is created. Moon conjunct Pluto in Aquarius, trining Uranus in Taurus. See yourself clearly, including your self-defeating habits and patterns. Jupiter and Gemini, see the big picture, as a way to free yourself from limitation and illusion. So what we got here, ultimately, we can co-create when we see clearly, and the power is in us all the time, but we're divine conduits here to be the change, right? We're in this matrix to have fun and fuck around, but we're also here to be the change, be love, be compassion. That is the truest alchemy. How do we go from apes to angels? Alchemy. So hopefully you've enjoyed this. If you have, leave a tip, holler for a reading. Check out the Team Rabbit Hole podcast. We've got Johnny Enoch and Julia Common coming on. She's been on, but he hasn't. He used to work for Gaia TV, so that should be an interesting conversation. I'll post the link to that episode tomorrow in the comment section. So I hope you enjoy your moon day. I'll catch y'all on the flip side. Adios.